In this episode, we're going to talk about some forgotten toys that used to lovingly come into our homes and sell us stuff. So, stick around. It's nights like these I like coming to the graveyard and putting flowers on the graves of the forgotten toys. Sometimes you can hear the moans and wails of the plastic ghosts. Those toys that regret their place in toy history. Regret the fact that they are forgotten and time has moved on without them. So come with me as we celebrate their lives and their deaths. In this episode of Plastic Ghosts, my name is Rob, and in this episode we will be talking about mascot toys. I can't think of a better way to describe what these toys were, but kind of like I said in the intro, these were the toys that the things that they were based on would come into our house via the TV and dazzle us with interesting characters or funny situations, all in the aims for us to purchase their product. Now, sometimes commercials take on a life of their own. I think the creators or even the companies that make these commercials have no idea what will catch on and what won't. But when something catches on, they try to catch that lightning in a bottle and squeeze it for all it's worth, and sometimes that includes toys. So without further ado, let's take a look at them. We'll start things off with the self-appointed king of fast food mascots, and that is the Burger King. This awesome plush Burger King was released by Knickerbocker Toys in 1980. Dubbed the Magical Burger King, this toy would actually perform tricks of sorts. It came with a disappearing Whopper trick that I don't know how exactly that worked, but it sounds pretty cool. But if that's the case, I'm pretty magical because I can make Whoppers disappear left and right. It also comes with the tried and true magician's fallback trick, the scarf trick. This, I would assume, since the scarves come out of his hand, you could probably pull them either from the other side of the hand, down the arm, somewhere like that. So you could either have the disappearing scarf or the appearance of many scarves. But the crown jewel of this toy, see what I did there, was the magical king's ring that the Burger King himself wore. You got an awesome replica of it. I don't know what powers it bestowed on the wearer, other than a scarf trick and a disappearing Whopper, but I'm sure if you wore this out and about, you would be the coolest person out on the town. Now, as you've seen in a past Toys I Wish I Had as a Kid, I was a huge fan of the Ronald McDonald plush, and that actually had some awesome features too. I had no idea this Burger King toy existed, but I think now I need to get them in my life, as well as the Ronald McDonald. Hopefully they don't come to life at night and battle each other for fast food supremacy. Our next toy comes from a soda company that definitely doesn't get the respect that they deserve. We're talking about the Uncola 7-Up. In 1988, they unleashed the mascot known simply as Spot. See, the 7-Up logo featured a big red spot between the 7 and up. So it makes total sense that that dot would gain sentience, jump off the can, and leap right into our hearts. Spot appeared virtually everywhere. There were a wind-up Spot, a PVC figure Spot, a stuffed Spot. Heck, Spot even appeared in his own video game. Now, like with most awesome mascot toys at the time, the thing that sealed the awesomeness of Spot was his sunglasses. That just showed how awesomely cool he really was. Here, let's take a look at one of the commercials.
queen takes pawn.
Wait till he sees this!
7-Up, the cool spot.
Now, Avoid the Noid was an ad campaign by Domino's Pizza to help you avoid the annoyance of crushed pizzas. This was to advertise their new space-age and futuristic approach of pizza delivery. Kinda. Let's take a moment and allow Domino's to tell us about it.
It's your call. You can enjoy the fresh baked quality from Domino's Pizza or take your chances with the Noid. You can have pizza made to your order, or you can count on our famous 30-minute delivery, or you can taste the quality from Domino's Pizza, so avoid the Noid. Domino's Pizza delivers.
Okay, like Spot, the Noid appeared in multiple toy forms. We had the PVC figures, which featured the Noid in different situations. We had a stuffed Noid that is pretty awesome looking. To say the Noid was popular is an understatement. I remember he was everywhere, and kids and adults and families alike all loved him. It's great that he got a little bit of a callback recently in Domino's ad campaigns by bringing back their 80s inspired boxes and things like that. But it's cases like this that you realize that the advertising mascot is dying out, and someone like this could probably still move toys, t-shirts, and other things today. The next group of mascots hit close to home, figuratively and literally. Figuratively because they come from a place that my family and I spend countless days during the summer frolicking and having fun. Literally because this place is not that far from me here in Pennsylvania. That place and company is Hersheys, and these are the Hershkins, released by Hersheys in 1984. Now, I have no recollection of these little lovable toy-inspired Hershey Kiss critters. Taking a heaping helping of inspiration from the Smurfs, the Hershkins were little PVC characters that replaced the iconic Smurf hat with a Hershey Kiss. Now, they weren't blue or anything, but they seemed to invoke different characters based on what they are doing and professions? Maybe? Because from what I can find, there are farmer Hershkins, hillbilly Hershkins, with shotgun and jug of moonshine. Ooh, try to sell that nowadays. There's a cheerleader Hershkins, guitar-playing Hershkins, and of course, ones that are holding patented Hershey's chocolate bars, like Hershey chocolate bars, Mr. Good bars, things like that. Again, I have zero recollection of these coming out in 1984. Of course, in 84, I did not live in PA, and my family did not go to amusement parks. So, I have no idea of how saturated the market was with these Hershkins in the Pennsylvania area or outside of it. I mean, these definitely could have been something that a random kid in school would have on a keychain, and I may have seen them, but I honestly can't recall that. Anyway, I think Hershkins should make a comeback, especially the one with moonshine. Now, the last entry on the list is from a product that honestly I don't even know exists anymore. But at the time, it was a pretty big deal. The product was Tang, and if you know what that is, it's just a powdered orange drink. Add it to water, and you have a nutritious vitamin C packed beverage loved by kids and adults because the astronauts drank it. At least that's what they said. You would think with a citrus-based product, using an orange as a mascot would be a no-brainer. No. Tang actually went a really weird way, and that was the Tang Trio. A trio of anthropomorphic lips with arms and legs and decked out in awesome 80s fashions. Now, I honestly don't remember any specific commercials, but I remember these lips were everywhere. Heck, I even have one from when I was a kid. I think it came packed with Tang or a cereal or something. Anyway, my grandfather gave it to me because he got it for free in something and passed it along. And I was excited about it because, believe it or not, those Tang lips were great. I'm going to try to dig up a commercial to jog my memory, so hold on a second.
Out of the way, man, before our faces know we're down. What is this? We want that Tang fruit box now. I'm getting orange. I'm getting gray. I'm getting out of here.
Tang brand. The taste your mouth can't wait for.
Give me some more.
Here we come, man.
What is this?
We want those free mouth stickers from Tang now. I'm getting this one. I'm getting this one.
I'm getting too old for this.
You can get one of 5 mouth stickers free in specially marked packages of Tang drink.
All right.
Like a couple of the other things on this list, the Tang Trio came in different toy forms. Mostly it was focused on the PVC figure side of things. And the Plaws made most of them. Also, Nasta made a wind-up version of the main Tang Trio dude, you know, the cool guy. And they also did the Cool Spot wind-up toy as well. So Nasta really had their hands in the Mascot advertising game. Anyway, the Tang Trio was very popular during 88-89, but after that, I have no idea what happened to them. And honestly, I have no idea what happened to Tang itself. I'll have to check the grocery store next time to see if Tang is still a thing or not. I mean, it could be as forgotten as the toys were. Anyway, that was 5 forgotten mascot toys. We saw toys from a little bit of everything, from fast food to powdered citrus drinks, from chocolate to pizza. All the major food groups have been represented. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everybody. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this, or any of the episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad, and stay dorky!